Hello there, my name is Peter Thompson and this DVD is about one of the myths of golf. This myth is about putting and the putting stroke. I've heard thousands and thousands and thousands of times that in the putting stroke the putter head has to go straight back and straight through. Straight back, straight through. I'm going to show you that that is not the best way to attempt to put the ball into the hole. This is quite an old putter, maybe 30-40 years old. I don't use modern ones because they tend to maybe bend. This is a stainless steel one and it won't bend. What I'm going to do is show you a shot with this putter, and if the nets were opened and the door was opened, I could hit the ball with this putter 200 yards to the end of the driving range. It would carry maybe 100 yards and then roll another 100 yards. This is how it works. So normal stance, normal ball position, normal grip, normal swing, and that ball goes in a nice straight line. As you can see, hit the net quite low down. It will probably carry 100 yards and then roll 100 yards. So 200 yards with a putter. People are surprised at that, but consider this. I've been watching the Open at St Andrews in July this year, 2015, won by Zach Johnson, I think a worthy winner. But some of the greens there are 110 yards long. Imagine that, 110 yards long. Big double greens, huge big greens. I played there once, and it's a wonderful golf course, wonderful atmosphere, and if you get the chance, please go and play around the old course. It's very, very, very good. So imagine you are now on the old course and you've got to hit the golf ball with a putter 100 yards. Imagine if in your mind you're going to go back and forward in a straight line, your putting stroke would look like this. Go there and there. And even that motion makes my back twinge. So to hit the golf ball 100 yards with a putter, you could not go back and forwards in a straight line. Watch again. Straight line, straight line. What you would do is this. You go back in a curve, because you'd have to turn your shoulders a little bit. So you go back in a curve, and then you go forward in a curve. And the ball will then quite easily run about 100 yards. So putter can hit the ball 200 yards or 2 feet. The principle, this is the key thing, this is what I want you to try and understand. The key thing is the principle is the same. All golf shots are hit forward, all shots with the putter are hit forward. 100 yards, maybe back to here, bit of a shoulder turn, bit of a hip turn, bit of a wrist hinge, down to only a few feet. We would then stand much closer, and to hit the ball, let's say just 6 feet, we would then go back just to here and then hit the ball 6 feet. The principle was the same. Watch carefully, the putter head will come back away from the line on the inside, and the further back the backswing goes, wider stance, further away from the ball for long shots with the putter. Then we come back to here, almost like a normal shot. normal takeaway, normal backswing, and off the ball goes quite a long way. If you've got an old putter at home, try it. Use a tee peg, maybe an inch tee peg, and see how far you can hit the ball with your putter. So even on the very short ones, 2 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet, if you try and go back in a straight line, you have to do that. There, rocking the shoulders. You must have heard rocking the shoulders. Apparently your shoulders are supposed to rock this way and rock this way. Well, I've been watching golfers now for a long, long time. Some of the best golfers ever. Jack Nicklaus, Tom Watson, Gary Player, and modern day golfers, Patrick Harrington, Tiger Woods. They do not rock their shoulders. They do not go back and forward in a straight line. I'll show you in a few minutes on my computer screen what actually happens in the putting stroke. So to recap, a golf ball with a putter is simply hit forward. The putter head will come round on a small curve. On a very, very tiny putt, say less than 10 feet, you'd hardly see the curve, but it's still there. Watch again. Very short putt, tiny, tiny curve, longer putt, more curve, longer, 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 and now we're moving into the same position you'll be in to hit the ball with a normal golf club. All golf shots are the same. Putting, driving, hit the ball forward. There are no straight lines in the stroke. That to me is extremely uncomfortable, and it won't work. Naturally, you're standing, even with a putter, you're standing to the side of the ball. With a long golf club, say a driver, this is a driver, watch the club head. Because you're a long way away from the ball, as you turn round, the putter head comes round this way. Go to a shorter golf club. So we go down to a 6 iron. There it is. So a 6 iron. We're now standing near to the ball, so the arc is still an arc, but it's less of an arc. Driver, 6 iron, still an arc, but less of an arc. If we now compare the putter, we're now standing much closer. The shaft on the putter is almost at right angles, so you can then stand closer. And because you're standing closer, the putter head will go back straighter, but not straight, simply straighter. There, straighter. The ball is in front of your feet. The club head, whatever the club is, has to go back on some sort of curve. So putting, no straight lines going back, straight line going forward, but not going back. Let's go and watch on my computer screen now. Tiger Woods, one of the best golfers ever, won 14 major championships, and we'll see what he does on the putting green. I'm going to draw some parallel lines on his shirt sleeve. That's what I'm going to do. Now watch very carefully. Watch the putter head first and see if he goes back in a straight line. And it didn't. It did not go back in a straight line. But watch that again. So round in a curve and then through pretty straight, just like any normal golf shot. Believe me, straight line back and through with putting is always disastrous. Now we'll look at the two lines on his shirt sleeve and just watch what happens. In the backstroke, I've stopped it now, he's turned his shoulders round. Shoulders have gone round. Now watching the forward swing, this will be very illuminating, and some people might not quite believe what they're seeing, but now watch the shoulders, watch the right shoulder appear. So now, half of his left arm, or the top of his left arm, has gone behind him, his right arm is now in view, and his shoulders are turning round. Go back to the beginning. Can't see his right arm, just maybe the shirt of his, there's the sleeve of the shirt there. Can't see his right arm at all. Now watch. And into view comes the right forearm. In fact, half of the right forearm is now visible because his shoulders have turned around quite a lot, probably 10-15 degrees. And the putt's only maybe, I don't know, 10-20 feet long. So 14 major championships, one of the best putters ever. He's not doing too well at this moment in time, but he has been a brilliant golfer. And I always tend to look at the past records of people rather than their present form. Round in a curve, shoulders turning, round in a curve, shoulders turning. And whilst we're looking at Tiger Woods, if you watch his head, another myth is wait until the ball plops into the hole before you look at where the ball is going. Well, Tiger Woods is now looking where the ball is going. His head is coming round to follow the roll of the ball. So straight back and straight through, not factual. Please don't do it, it will not work. Right, Tiger Woods gone for a second. Just move these two lines. So my lessons are all based on facts, not theories. I try to dispense some of the myths of golf because they can be very, very damaging. This one is purely about the putter head and your concept. As you saw with Tiger Woods, your concept should be that he turned his shoulders, definitely this way, and definitely that way. Like any golf swing, your shoulders are going to turn around a little bit, and your arms go away from you, and then you turn the other way, and your arms go away from you. It's very difficult to move your arms correctly if your shoulders stay completely still. Think about it. Your arms on any golf shot are attached to your shoulders. If they stay completely still, well, how do you move? The answer is badly. If you try and rock your shoulders, that won't work. So follow the example of Tiger Woods, and if you go to a tournament, go on the putting green, just watch them, stand directly behind them and look at where they're putting, and on a very short putt you may well think it went back in a straight line, but if you watch it really carefully, you will find the toe of the club comes round in just a little bit of a curve, and for the longer ones the curve gets greater. Straight back, straight through, doesn't work. Please don't try it. Try a natural stroke and let your body turn a little bit. Shoulders, not your legs, just your shoulders. Let your arms come back slightly in the curve and then go through nice and straight. It'll work. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.